Hey,
Hey Danielle, how are you?
I'm doing okay, Bridget. I'm so excited to have you. Let me just start by saying a huge hello to the language educators of Idaho. Danielle Davis here. I'm the president of IATLC, the Idaho Association for Teachers of Language and Culture. And we're here with a preview of our fall conference, our fall virtual conference, coming up on October 2nd and 3rd. And this year, IATLC, with the help of PNCFL, the Pacific Northwest Consortium for Foreign Language, is pleased to host Bridget Yaden, ACTFL President 2020, and she's going to be talking to us on the topic of the Seal of Biliteracy in Idaho. So we have it. What's next? Right? So this is so exciting, Bridget. I mean, we just got our seal in the spring. Our legislature passed it and our governor signed it. And so this is all a totally new experience for us here in Idaho. But can I ask you first, can you start out and tell us a little bit about who you are and your background?
Happy to do so, Danielle, and I'm really excited to meet with your teachers in Idaho. I'm a professor of Hispanic Studies and Hispanic and Latino Studies. We just renamed our program this summer at Pacific Lutheran University in Tacoma, Washington. So I'm just one state over. And I've been there for 25 years teaching undergraduates Spanish and culture and linguistics, and also working with pre-service teachers. I've been active in PNCFL as well. In fact, my very first PNCFL conference when I joined many, many years ago was in Boise. I remember flying to Boise. I can't even name the year now. It was probably
Neat. Okay.
late 90s. Yeah. So, and as you said, I'm happy to represent our region as your 2020 ACTFL President. So thanks for including me in your conference.
Wow, we're so thrilled to have you, Bridget. And you've had the Seal of Biliteracy there in Washington for a number of years.
Yeah.
And as I said, we just got it. So many teachers don't even know why they should care about the Seal of Biliteracy. Could you tell us why you're so passionate about the Seal of Biliteracy and what it's done in your state?
Happy to do so, and I'll be sharing lots of that, the lessons learned during my session with you all. We've had it since 2014, it was signed into law. In fact, I'll share a picture with you when we went down to the Capitol and met with the governor as he signed the bill. I'm really passionate about the seal for lots and lots of reasons. And where I sit in higher ed, there's things for me to know about the seal. And I also have a child who's in a dual immersion program. So from kindergarten all the way up to post-secondary, we all have a role in the seal. One thing about the seal that's super important to me is that it celebrates assets, right? Anyone can earn the seal regardless of how they got their language proficiency. Right. So many of our languages we know aren't taught in classrooms, right? And so students earn their proficiency through being heritage speakers, after-school programs, Saturday schools, community schools, self-study. Everyone can get the seal. That's really exciting. It's a great motivator. So you may think, I'm teaching kindergarten or I'm teaching middle school. They're not going to get the seal till high school. No, it's not all about high school. We can promote proficiency all along the way, knowing that students have this seal to achieve at high school. And then there's considerations for how colleges and universities can also utilize the seal program, right? And the other thing I like about it, I'm passionate on many levels about it, but it really brings together all of our worlds. It brings together world language teachers, ELL teachers, teachers who work with heritage programs, Saturday schools. We're all doing the same thing. It brings us all together under one umbrella.
That's one thing that I'm really excited about for this topic. Like you said, the opportunity with this conference to be able to bring people from all different corners of the state and of the language educator environment. We're all language educators and we can come together with this topic. So that makes me wonder, this is on Friday and Saturday, October 2nd and 3rd. And let me ask you, why should an educator take time out of their evening and their weekend to come to this conference? What can they expect to take away as this initial approach to the Seal of Biliteracy that we have?
That's a great question, Danielle. And we've worked really hard, you and I together, to plan a schedule that's not too taxing, right? So we'll have some social time Friday night where we could talk about the seal and anything folks want to talk about. It's really important for us to keep our connections and our community together, especially during the pandemic. And then we've really focused in our time Saturday for me to present kind of lessons learned in our state, think about some things for implementation, for next steps with the seal, things that your organization can do, things that schools can do, things that your leaders at the state and education can do, really things all of us can do. And I'll entertain, it'll be very interactive as well, so there'll be times for questions and answers all along the way. I would like to keep it really interactive so that it's meeting the needs of the folks that show up. And again, we've kept it fairly short, so we're not going to take up your whole weekend. We know that Zoom fatigue is real, so we really think we've developed something that will be worthwhile to everybody.
That's wonderful. I'm really, really excited about what we are putting together, and I'm excited about the opportunity, the potential that it has for all of the educators in languages in the state of Idaho across all levels, classroom teachers and supervisors and administrators. So if you may register for the conference at our website, IATLC.org. And Bridget, thank you so much for taking the time to give us a preview of this conference. And we so look forward to spending some time with you later.
Thanks for the opportunity, and I really look forward to seeing you. It would be more fun to see you in person, but we'll make it a great experience for us all. All right, we'll see you in October, Danielle.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.